Hi there, good morning to you all. As we hop on, give you a minute here, make sure that my audio is good, make sure my picture is good. I have the mask on today. Don't at me, don't ask me, I have my reasons. It's where we're at with this stinking mask. And okay, so as we pop on here, we are waking up in Mapastepec. This is about 10 miles from Ulapa, where we were yesterday. We're being told today. No, it's okay. I'm here with Oscar. Say hi. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Everybody.
Day 9 with the caravan. Day 8 on the road. The first day we were with them, it was a prayer vigil in Tapachula. Now we are probably about 70 miles from Tapachula now. Yeah. About 70 miles. And still 650 miles from Mexico City, which is the goal destination. Okay, so as people are coming on, we got thumbs up. We're doing good. Let me flip my camera around so you guys can see what we are seeing here this morning. This is Mapastepec. This is another really small town. And what Oscar's saying is a lot of the people here are really frustrated in this town because this is what happens when they stop in a town. They set up shop really fast, make themselves at home, and then do leave a mess. And we have a church service going on right here with people, with locals that live here that are trying to praise the Lord and worship. And this is literally right across. And so there's a lot of frustration here. The other thing we're dealing with, look at the baby, wow, is a lot of sickness. We have a lot of people who are not feeling well. They have traveled a long ways in the rain, in the dark, through the jungle, and haven't had a lot of help, obviously. But again, this was their choice, right? They left Tapachula. They knew it wasn't going to be easy, but the reality is they thought it was going to be easier. A lot of them that we talked to thought that someone was going to come and help, that the government was going to send somebody in. And I said, well, who, Mexico or the U.S.? And one gentleman from Nigeria said, both. They should both be coming together and helping us and sending some kind of aid. So this morning we're walking through the camp here. You see many of them sleeping. This woman's the woman that we saw yesterday in a wheelchair. A lot of folks here, a lot of little kids. I mean, this is fully, if you're going to be mad at anybody, for sure this is a parent's negligence here, right? Because they all thought, oh, we're going to go on this caravan and walk all the way to Mexico City, but they legitimately made the assumption that they were going to have help, that it wasn't going to be this easy. The caravan leaders, Irenejo Mujica and Luis Villagran, did say it's going to be hard. I mean, what's going to be easy about walking, 700 miles with kids in this heat? And, so a lot of people were asking how they charge things. Here we go. What is that plugged into? Oh, it's plugged into, like, the city.
Yeah.
And then Oscar was saying, so can you explain a little bit? They'll charge people, right? Like, they charge people to charge their phones. 10 pesos per hour. So you've always got, like, people find work in caravans, no matter what. It's just how society is. You have hierarchies. You have people that become, quote, leaders. You have people that were literally walking around selling chips, like they had picked up chips in a city, and then we're walking through the caravan selling food. People find out how to have commerce, no matter what the situation is. That's just the reality of being a human being and in our world, right? So they find a way to make money. You saw those gentlemen charging those phones. 10 pesos per hour, which is... Okay, so Oscar's keeping me guided here. We are staying safe. Nobody has assaulted any journalist or anything in this caravan, but we just have to make sure that we don't become the news and create more problems for anybody. We are not the news. We are here to report it. So we're staying safe. I'm staying discreet as much as possible. We're just going to do this live shot so you can see what we're doing. And as we said, they're taking a day of rest today. So we are going to kind of do the same. We're going to kind of take a little bit of time off. We're going to update you, obviously, throughout the day with whatever updates we get. But right now, we're being told they're not moving today. They're going to stay here Sunday, taking the day of rest, kind of, as we've been telling you. They're exhausted. We talked to them yesterday. Going through Madre Vieja was really hard for them, Oscar. You can chat a little bit with me, too. This is a very fluid thing.
Madre Vieja was... It has been due to the history of caravans. Madre Vieja has been the most, this is the nightmare of the migrants to go through that. The road, the most strong road, because it's the climate conditions, thunderstorm, humidity, and more. And Mapastepec, as we were hearing different sources and also officials, they say that Mapastepec is the wall of Trump.
The wall of Trump.
They consider Mapastepec the wall of Trump because historically, here is where the INAMI always comes, the border agency always comes and raids, stops the caravans, and ultimately also the police department.
Okay, so usually this is where, and we did hear them saying that they thought that immigration was ahead of them when we were walking with them. There was a lot of fear, but we didn't get met with any opposition.
No.
Once again, no opposition here. Once again, so again, we are here in Mapastepec this morning, another small municipal city that is just inundated with illegal immigration right now. All of these folks here are doing something that is not legal. They do have a protection claim, and that is why they, kind of are saying that this is legally illegal because they aren't being violent. Elder told us we go in peace, so it's not illegal, so to speak. And it's just really interesting to hear the mindset. Some of them, they were called to this, is what they say. There's that Russell Wilson jersey. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's a nice jersey. Y'all, the clothes are donated and stuff. That was a thrift shop thing, I'm sure. Churches donate. There's a lot, U.S. organizations donate as well. So,
For everybody, the whole perimeter around the municipal city, it is closed.
The whole perimeter. Oh my gosh.
Yellow tape all the way over there. And
wow.
Yellow tape we were coming in.
Oh my.
And yellow tape all the way over there.
So they have the whole perimeter of the municipal city blocked off. And that is just one of the reasons why these people in these local towns get ticked off. Look at that. You can't even enter into basically your city center. This is a city center here in Mapastepec, and it's completely blocked off with caution tape because the police will come in here and they'll block it off kind of to contain them, but also why else? Just no cars and stuff because there's too many people walking around, right?
Protection and to let the community know that there's massive influx of people in the park, and also to traffic because kids are running around to not get run over so an accident occurs. So
we know that some people dropped out of the caravan. We know that
they're hanging right here.
Wow. Let me flip this back around for you guys. So we know that the Venezuelans that we were talking to, they were a family that had little kids, a lot of women, and so they stopped. They said that they're done. They can't do it any longer. It's not safe for their kids. It's not safe for them. They were the same family that asked Oscar, can we just be done with this caravan and go self-surrender basically? But no, you get deported because, as you know, it was kind of an all or nothing situation. And so these people, it's really frustrating for them, the Venezuelan group. But again, they chose to do it, right? They chose to do it. There is a legal way to immigrate, and they didn't. So now they are in another city. They said they're sick, so they have stopped for the day. Well, they've stopped in the caravan. They're done with the caravan. So there are some people that have taken it upon themselves to say, no, there is no way we're going to continue. And I agree, there's no gray area. This is illegal. What's really hard, though, is the gray area is that there are some legitimate asylum-seeking people, refugees in this group, that by our law, by U.S. law, would be legal for them to migrate. But again, to try to claim asylum. But again, the majority of these people are from the Central American countries, El Salvador, Honduras. I actually haven't met anybody really from Guatemala. Have you, Oscar?
No, but there
are some.
I haven't.
There's a couple of Haitians. There's West Africa, that kind of stuff. But Guatemala, we learned that the economy there is actually pretty good with the coffee growers.
Much better than Mexico.
Yeah. So again, this is a municipal city of Mapastepec, just completely taken over. Overnight.
Businesses and everything outside.
Businesses.
And some of them, they don't open because they know about this.
Yeah.
So they don't want to have no problem.
They're not even open. So, some of them are open. Some of them you see all the doors closed.
The kid right
they're not even gonna try, and Dios mío. Okay, so this is going to be the end of my live stream here because I'm going to get some video. We're going to head out. Look at that bug. What is that? What is that?
I don't know, and I don't intend to.
That's insane. You guys, that's huge. Okay, there's my foot, and there's this bug for some perspective. No, is it dead? What if it wakes up? Ah! Sorry, guys.
What the hell was that?
It was it was really big and scary.
Oh my God, Oscar Blue hits insects and he's a bad human
You
being.
are a bad man.
Let's call
You're a
PETA
bad
on
man.
him.
Call PETA on the bug killer. It was dead. The bug was dead, you guys. No bugs were harmed in the making of this live stream. Okay, we're gonna pop off. I saw some areas I wanted to get some video, and I want to talk to some folks. So stay with us. Oscar Blue and I will go live when it's appropriate. We won't sensationalize anything. If we have something to show, we will. But right now, we don't need to show you more of this. You guys know what's happening. We'll keep you posted. Follow our feeds. Right now, again, we're still 650 miles from Mexico City. Once they clear the state of Chiapas, they'll be in Oaxaca. There's not as many checkpoints at all, so they kind of say they're gone. It's kind of a free-for-all. So we're keeping tabs. We're keeping an eye, because right now it's still going to be at least what they say is 17 days to get to Mexico City. All right, we'll check in with you guys soon. Take care. Be well. Happy Halloween. Love the ones you're with.